Oh my gosh. Hello. Welcome. We meet again. The Eric Zane Show Podcast is off and running. So glad that you are here. Your old pal EZ may have bitten off more than he can chew yesterday. I was at the YMCA, and I'm like, you know what? The annoying pain in my knee, which the doc said is arthritis, osteoarthritis. He's like, stop running, Eric. Did I? No. Yesterday, I got all warmed up. Knee was feeling okay. I said, you know what? I'm going to head out and run on this treadmill. I'll just do 1 mile. 1 mile. And it felt as good as it always has. A little bit of a limp. No biggie. In fact, Team Knuckle Dragger was there. They shot a video of me plodding along like an idiot, insulting me, suggesting that I have no balls, that I actually cut my balls off. I don't know what the fuck. Did some more lower body strength moves to build the muscle in the legs. And by the time I got home, I opened the truck door, got out. I was like, oh my God, what have I done? It was, the pain was so pronounced last night that it woke me up. And it's so weird. You can be laying in bed and it's just throbbing. And then suddenly it stops hurting. And then you roll over and it starts hurting again. Oh my God. Now this is way too young to have this type of issue. So I don't know. I cannot imagine at 53 years old, for however long I'm going to live longer, let's just say 30 years, I have to put up with this shit for the next 30 years, and it doesn't get better. It gets worse. I know people who've had their knees replaced, but that's a little tricky. I mean, I feel very bad about this. I don't feel good about this at all. But it's very important that I start to listen to this doc and just stop with the fucking running. Enough. I ran 1 mile and I thought, okay, something to build on. And then the pain hit. Oh my God. Shit. Go home. Almost had another painful incident at the house because I found a wasp nest. You know how, like, when you're outside of your house, there's those little vents for the dryer, so that when the dryer is running, the hot air goes out of that vent. Well, I've got one that's not hooked up to a dryer. It's kind of like just there, I guess. I don't know where it goes because it's on the side of the house, and in the laundry room, there isn't an opening for it. So I don't know if they like covered it up with drywall and, because I'm using the other one. I have no idea. But anyway, there's wasps going in and out of the fucking thing. And so I'm like, oh, fuck. Now I know the deal. You got to wait till it's night and then you got to let them have it. Because they all come back to the nest when the day is when it starts to cool down. So I have to get down on my belly and look up into the thing, and suddenly one flies out. He sees my ass. He's like, "Oh, let's get him!" And he comes out, and I actually hear him go. I hear it buzz by my head. That's a warning. I grab my spray. Now, there's some that are still out. They're not all back to the nest. So then they're going to come back and they're going to see that I fucked up the place. And they're going to be pissed. So I got the hell out of there. This morning, woke up, same thing, another blast. I lucked out, no stings. No stings whatsoever. Kenny says, did you run backwards? Actually, I did. I walked backwards on the treadmill for 10 minutes, knees over toes. Felt good, felt great. Started to run. Great, got the running done. By the time I got home, I could barely walk. Ryan writes, you're a fucking lunatic, big fraud. Stop running. Gee, I feel good. Let me run again and tear shit. You're right. I'm swearing it off for good. Tyler says start swimming. You're right. You know, I'm an idiot. I am not the brightest dude, okay? I get by only on my gut instinct and experiences, but it takes forever for it to get through to my thick skull. Okay? Dear Meathead, with my 89-year-old father today. If you have questions, please send them along. Eric at ericzaneshow.com on the Shoreliners Striping inbox. Kenny writes, pool right at home. Nah, fuck that. I'm going to the Y and I'm going to run, damn it. Oh. Okay, if you have any questions, by all means, please send them along. Hang on, coffee. I got to finish this. Okay, almost done. And then we're fully ready. I love coffee so much that even if it's a bad day and I'm laying in bed, I look forward to the morning's coffee. It's just spectacular. I look forward to my coffee the same way I used to look forward to getting drunk, which I love to drink. Oh, my God. Just a spectacular sequence of events for your old pal EZ when it comes to drinking. Just love it. God damn it. But it just wasn't, it was not sustainable. Queen of the Forest. Never forget, she was so pissed off at me. She comes home from work. I'm passed out in the bed. Jim, 1-year-old Jim, is crying. Soiled diaper in his crib. I'm not keeping an eye on him. I'm sleeping off my drunkenness. She said, all right. I'm intervening. What are you going to do? You either stop drinking and never drink again, or I am taking my baby and leaving you. Oh, no. Oh, no. We'll see you later. Sean says, if I smell booze, if you smell like booze, no feet for you. Chris in Maine writes, Easy gives kidneys to old friends and ruins his own knees. Legendary giver and caretaker of all. Not all heroes wear capes. Oh, shut up. The quote, my baby, not ours. That alone says how much shit you were in. Oh, God, it was rough. Her staring at me with her little 1996 Karen haircut. We made it. We made it. So that was, okay, June of 96. And I don't remember the exact date. So 96, 06, 16. So almost in 2026, it'll be 30 years. Oh, my God. What an asshole. Jesus. All right. Today, Chris writes, so you were that fucked up, you got an ultimatum. Oh, yeah. It was not great. Did you ever slip up? No, I have not. I have not slipped. I've never been drunk since then. I've never had an issue. It's harder to eat right, in my opinion. Chris adds, Pooh Bear points were low back then. Pooh Bear is with the puppy right now. The puppy loves to cuddle with Mama-san. Let me get rid of this guy. What the fuck was that? Today, the Ben and Eric Patreon podcast is at 7 p.m. Excited about that. You must follow me on Patreon in order to enjoy that show. Free for 7 days. It says right on the bottom of the screen here. Check out patreon.com/Eric Zane for 7 days free. And then tomorrow, I'm really excited. I'm always excited about stuff we do on any of these platforms. But the first ever edition of Who Are These Ottawa County Fascists with Stu McAllister. And, oh my God, I have so much material. It's like all the heavy lifting is done by the people at the Ottawa County Commission public comment meetings. And, oh, shit, I've got some big hitters. I think these people... it's the same people virtually every time. And during those meetings, they do the public comment, and then they say, does anybody else want to add anything? And then okay, that ends, and then they move the camera, and then the commission has a conversation, and then they bring back more public comment, and then the same people say the same shit all over again. Ashley writes, how much trouble are you going to get in this time with this free market solution? Well, it depends. It depends how upset these people get. You know, these people do get pissed off at me, and then they attempt to make free market solutions. And then I'm like, well, I don't know what the fuck I can tell you. I didn't make you get up there and act like an asshole. All I'm doing is taking your words of you in public comment and then talking about them. Stevie says, if Ben wasn't in the picture, wait a minute, is that Stevie? I always forget. There's a PSN bleach and a soaked in bleach. I think soaked in bleach is Stevie. She asks randomly, if Ben was not in the picture back on the BBL days, who would you have picked for a co-host? Honestly, I don't know. Probably Stu. Tyler says, does Stu know that these people will attempt to free market solutions him out of the Dippin' Dots game? Oh, yeah. Thank you, Kent. All right. The Mega Millions lottery was won. Up for grabs, $1.58 billion with a B dollars. Somebody in Florida, and only one person won the lottery. Like only one set of numbers matched. So let's just assume that it's one particular person. Easy math. $1.58 billion. Now, the way they work this is if they give you the lump sum, it's like $755 million. Or the annuity, which that money then earns money, and over 30 years, they pay you out the full amount. And if you die, that money goes to the next person who you designate as the beneficiary. So let's say I win it. If I die, the money doesn't stop. For 30 years, I get that money. And the very first payment, the first year, it's $52 million for that year. And then every year it goes up by 5%. And then you get the full amount over 30 years. Some people take the lump sum because they might have a personal money person who can then invest it and make more than $1.58 billion. But I would just, if it were me, I would take the annuity over 30 years. I get my first $52 million check, and I would take that and invest that, a good portion of that. So I'm getting the money, the full $1.58 billion over that many years, but then don't live like an asshole. And the majority of that $52.8 million, I'm going to reinvest that. Because don't forget, of the $52 million you get in the first year, you then have to pay the tax on that. So if you get the $758 million or $755 million lump sum, and then you take out half for taxes, divided by what? What would you divide that by? 2. That means after taxes, you've got $377,500,000 in your pocket to do whatever you want with. And then if you invest that, you have to pay the tax on that. So I'm going to go with the annuity and do it that way. That's way too much money to just be giving away, you know? Let's say you take the annuity. The $1.58 billion before taxes, you will make $100 on average per second for the next 30 years. My God. It's a staggering amount of money. Just that first check of $52 million. And you get paid every year on the annuity divided by 2. So that means $26 million after your taxes. Oh. My fucking knee. Honestly, I think it would be so difficult to live without some type of mental brain damage taking place. Like your brain is immediately going to try to make you like Bezos, an absolute lunatic, or any of these rich fuckers. I think the only rich fucker who acts reasonably normal is Mark Cuban. Have you ever heard Mark Cuban speak? First of all, he doesn't look like an idiot. He seems like an average, everyday guy. But I think Cuban is as normal as can possibly be for having the wealth that he has. Another one is Warren Buffett. He's a normal dude. Some of these maniacs just become assholes. Tyler says he likes Cuban. Yeah, I think he was just speaking of at Mackinac Island recently to some conference. And I think he doesn't blow his money on stupid shit. I mean, he lives a rich lifestyle, but he's not an idiot with it. But fuck, with that much money, $26 million after taxes for the first year alone. Fuck, I don't know what I would do. I think I would make a Zaniac-proof house. I would build a Zaniac-proof house. And I think I would splurge on security. And then, I don't know what. I don't know. I mean, seriously, where do you begin? I think I would just make Diana make all those decisions. You know what I wouldn't do? I wouldn't buy a fucking boat. If you've heard me recently, I hate boats. Boats suck dick. They're the worst. And I'm not even talking about all the expenses that go with a boat. I like that one joke. What does boat stand for? Bring on another 1,000. It's ridiculous the amount it costs to just maintain a boat. But fuck that shit, man. It's not enjoyable. I don't like being on the water. I'm just everything from just being in an enclosed area where I can't really move around or get anywhere, and that's bad for a guy with ADHD. And then the way that if it's not crawling at like 1 mile an hour, then I'm not interested. I don't like all the movement on a fucking boat. The next time my pal Dave says, we're going out on the boat. Yeah, that's going to be fun. We're going to be hitting the waves. And he's got these 2 massive engines on this thing. I am not interested in any of that anymore. Ashley has a great question. Any chance you could sprinkle some to your Patreon fans? Boy, that could be tricky. Because everybody's going to ask me for money. And no one is going to understand if I say no. I don't know, man. That's a tough one. I don't think I can do that. I don't think I can just go and give money away to people. I don't even know about what I would do with like my family. How I would handle that. You know? Would they all just instantly be rich? And that's I think part of the problem. These are all dilemmas that immediately will hit you. Let's assume the world will know who you are. God damn it. Ladies and gentlemen, Joe Spalding is here, motherfucker. I have got to talk to you, Joe Spalding. I called you the other day, and there's another person who's going after us. And I don't want to say it now because I'm going to address it on Thursday's Who Are These Ottawa County Fascists show. But, dude, fuck, you need to be on that show with us. And you are going to be featured, by the way, Joe Spalding, on our inaugural edition of Who Are These Ottawa County Fascists, because at the last commission meeting, you spoke. And right after that, Wacko was talking about winnowing. And, dude, you're like a stand-up, okay? I give you a lot of credit because to go up there and when you talk, you have your act together. You don't sound like a retard. You sound like you actually have, and you're doing it kind of like off the cuff, which is not easy to do. Every one of those fuck faces on there have to sit there and read their words, you know? Some don't. And they sound like it. They sound like they're not prepared. Oh, my God. The shit you've done there. So I give you all the credit in the world. And I know you're doing the right thing because you have them pissed off and they hate you so much. And I'm right behind you. I'm getting there. And I'm very, very proud of the hate that I'm starting to receive from these people. So more on this on Thursday's Who Are These Ottawa County Fascists show. But fuck me. My God. All right. So that is that whole amount of money. And what I think it would, God, I think it would just pile on the problems. I really do. Problems like all these dilemmas, because there are family members of mine who, are going to be like, what should I do with the family members? I don't want, like my brother Push-Up Paul. I'm going to give him money. I'm going to give all of my brothers money. I'll give my kids money. But what? There's other people that I love tremendously. I'm going to have to give them money too. And then once I give them the money and then they spend it all on stupid shit, I'm going to have to give them more money, Or do I say, all right, this is it. You get one. But I know that I won't stick to that. If I've got hundreds of millions of dollars or $1 billion and they in any way, their livelihood is compromised, like they need a new set of tires or they need a car, I'm going to buy it for them. Rich says the big question is, would the Patreon be free or would you still charge for it? Oh, God. It would be very difficult for me to stay motivated to do the podcast. I do it right now. Yes, I enjoy doing it. But if I stop doing it, I have no income. Now we're taking the equation out. I don't need the income. Why am I going to do anything other than just sit around and count my money like Eric B. and Rakim? I don't know, man. I don't know if I could do the show anymore. Maybe I'd do it just once in a while. I know I've talked about this before, and I know people oftentimes say, oh, yeah, I'm going to keep working. Yeah, okay, right. So the first time that you're in Turks and Caicos on a tremendous vacation, and you're in the middle of like an orgy with 10 chicks, and then like, oh, fuck, got to catch a plane to get back to Michigan and do the podcast. I'm going to say, fuck that shit. Get me 10 more hookers. Give me a break. There's no way in hell. The I'm Rich Bitch podcast. Hey, EZ, we got to get back for the charity event. Nope. Fuck charity. It's orgy time. I would work an orgy into every part of my day. Breakfast, then brunch, then lunch, then orgy, then dinner. But it would be one of those reverse orgies. Or I should say a reverse gangbang. Orgy implies there's lots of dudes. No, it's just a reverse gangbang. I love this idea. Zane, you could buy out Compass Media. Actually, that is a fantasy. I would buy the radio station that Free Beer and Hot Wings works for. And then I'd walk in and I'd be sitting at the desk. I'm the boss. I'm now a mom and pop owner. Hey, guys, I just absorbed your contracts. Welcome. You're working for me now. Sit down. Let's talk. All right. In a big power move, I am moving you guys. Of course, this is my contract now. I'm moving you to midnight to 6 a.m. That's when you're going to be on the air. All right, sign him to a new contract and have all these fucking provisions in it. Oh, I would make their life. I would go out of my way to make their lives miserable. Absolutely miserable. That's what I would do. Fuck charity. Just make Free Beer and Hot Wings lives miserable. I'm going to go out of my way to be a pain in the ass going forward. Hey, and by the way, you have to have me on the show. So then I walk in. Hey, guys, what's up? Holy shit, would that be great? Oh, shit. That's fun. Drug tests every day. Writing them up for insubordination. Suspending people. All right. New provision in your contract. If I'm bored, you get written up. 10 write-ups every day. God damn. Chris from Buffalo says, non-compete clause, and Cole is your advisor. Cole Lutz. Yeah, hey, you can't talk to me about these things. You have to talk with my advisor, Cole Lutz. Greg, Cole. Oh, you two know each other? Huh. Wow. All right, see you later. Ha, ha, ha. Rehire some Joe. No, I could hire Ashley to be his boss. And every day she gets to throw his fucking laptop out of the window. $3,000 fine for every laugh talk. Another great suggestion. Once an hour, they have to have a hot take about Joel's pants. Oh, these are lots of great ideas. Thank you. Thank you. If I won $1 billion, welcome to Amanda. The Amanda Show has begun. She's here. Here we go. Free Beer reports to Zane. Chris reports to me. Rachel runs the... No. Okay. We could have all Joe Gassman exes run the place. We'll pay you all millions of dollars to run. And we're just going to call the company Joe's Mad Ex Bitches. Hey, welcome to Joe's Mad Ex Bitches. They're running the show, and they just have like they dress up like the Avengers. All right, and their goal is to just make Joe miserable. Ben adds nothing but sound bites from you on the drop machine. Sean writes, boys, the fun thermometer today has been stagnant. True story about the fun thermometer. Program director Jim Spector, love him. He actually said, guys, the fun thermometer, this is like a post-show meeting. We used to have these annoying post-show meetings. He didn't even have enough chairs in the office. I'd have to sit on the floor. Hey, guys, and he drew a thermometer on a piece of paper. He goes, this is a fun thermometer. Your fun thermometer today was at this level. I need it to be this level. That's how the fun thermometer. It's not even a thermometer. You just wrote it down on a piece of paper. Oh my God! I think my favorite idea is having Nikki, Ashley. God, who else was an ex of Joe? Of course, Rachel. Nikki, Ashley, Rachel, Gina. So we could call them the 4 horsewomen of the apocalypse. And Joe, he would get an air check every day. And by air check, I mean they would kick him in the balls. God, this is great. This is so much fun to ponder. Of course, will never happen. Thank you, audience members, for facilitating my fantasy of what would happen if your old pal EZ won $1.58 billion. Sean suggests Ellen. No, Ellen is Team St. Gaslight. There was a fantastic moment not that long ago when Ellen, she threw her hat in the ring in support of St. Gaslight when St. Gaslight was deciding to, quote unquote, retire. And then Ellen or Ashley took umbrage, and those two got into a fucking cat fight on Reddit. It was spectacular. It was in January. I remember because I was in Florida watching it all unfold. I was like, oh no, in like real time. Oh, shit. Ashley says, I won. I do remember reading it going, I think you got the upper hand. Did you send do you have screenshots of that brawl? Because it eventually was wiped out. You got banned from their Reddit page. It was awesome, man. Fucking A. Kent says you could hire Lori from Cumulus and torture her, too. No, I don't want anything to do with her. Yeah, boy. Ashley says, I may have emailed someone's boss saying she needed a wellness check. Yeah, Ashley is, fuck, man. She can fuck shit up when she wants to. There's no question. You got to stay on her good side, you know? Ryan writes, the Eric Zane Show Podcast would like to remind you that this is a work of fiction. Names, characters, places, and incidents either are products of Eric Zane's imagination or are used fictitiously. Any resemblance to actual events, locales, or persons living or dead is entirely coincidental. All right. I got something I want to share with you that I posted my promotion of, hey, don't forget, join Dad for Dear Meathead. Dad and Joanne. God, where's my fucking... Now I don't see it. Great. Bad idea. Never mind. So thank you if you've been watching the show on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. I'm going to kick you out now, though. If you want the rest of the show, you have to go over to Twitch, twitch.tv/Eric Zane Live. Follow, subscribe, and enjoy the full show each and every weekday at about the same time. Join me on Patreon for what I talked to you about earlier, patreon.com/Eric Zane. Join for free. 7 days free. You do have to put a payment form in there. Got a bunch of them yesterday. I appreciate that. Patreon.com/Eric Zane. You can join us on the Ben and Eric Patreon podcast. You can have fun with Who Are These Ottawa County Fascists? All those shows, those two shows, plus a Patreon bonus. There you go. Patreon.com/Eric Zane. Patreon.com/Eric Zane. And you can download the audio podcast wherever you download shows. Just search Eric Zane Show, and you are good to go. Facebook and Twitch brought to you by Irvine's Auto Repair, Grand Rapids Hybrid and EV. Twitter brought to you by Blue Frost IT. Okay. What did I want to share with you? So I posted on Facebook, hey, join me for Dear Meathead. And I've got this picture of Dad, Joanne. This is Andrea here. And that's Dean next to her. And this ogre is Andrea's husband. They're all smiling and having a good time. And so I used this picture to promote Dear Meathead. And I said, I wonder where this is going to go. And about 2 minutes later, because they all follow me here, at least try to, Kevin Corbat, who I thought was a pal of mine, he took this picture and screenshotted it and posted it to the former Zaniacs United page and wrote, why is he even posting this picture if the faces are X'd out? And, well, I think he's pretty dumb, because the reason why I posted it was so that you would do what you just did. And it was in record time. Oh. Now, I think the only thing that was the most interesting part of that was that Kevin Corbat is on there, and he's obviously not happy with me. I was not aware that he was one of the butthurt, so I should probably call him. just to see what's up. Maybe I can salvage this. I've done nothing to him. I don't know what his deal is. I've always liked Kevin. Kevin was here in the studio. We did a NASCAR podcast or something like that.
I'm sorry, but the person you called has a voicemail box that has not been set up
one of those.
yet.
Come on, man. Set up your voicemail. Well, that's ridiculous. Tyler says, who will tell us of all the hard-hitting NASCAR news now? I like Kevin. I would be shocked if he had a problem with me. That's the thing about a lot of those former Zaniacs. I've done nothing to them, but they're super supportive of each other in this weird way that they take umbrage when I take a shot at one of them. They're like really close knit, and it's remarkable that that is the case. But good for them. Because they need that. When you're like a misfit in society, I guess you that's birds of a feather, as they say. Kyle Ryan says, I really liked him. I still like him. I don't know what his problem is. But I haven't seen any follow-up because when I post that shit, I want to see how quickly it'll take somebody to take the bait. And it was obviously very, very quick that somebody took the bait. And so now I'm curious as to how many people would actually join in the fun. Trying to get Joe Spalding on right now. Ashley says, I'm going to be a suck up and say Zane is extra funny today. Well, I appreciate you. Thank you. There are some days it's just not funny. It's just fucking terrible. Kent says, I don't think he had a problem just asking why even post it. Yeah, maybe not. But
your call has been forwarded to an...
All right, nobody wants to talk to your old pal EZ today. No big deal. No big deal. All right. What else are we talking about today? The Montgomery Brawl has a song, and I'm going to share it with you. Some rapper, G-Mac Cash, who I'm now in love with, made a song that goes with the video. So we're going to, and it's only like a minute 36. It's a rap video, and it has various excerpts from the Montgomery Brawl. Tyler writes, I don't know. It's pretty sus that Kevin Corbett is still in that group and posting anything to stir the pot. Sean adds, to post it there is to start drama. The only reason to. Agreed. So there's that. This is the Montgomery Brawl song. Audio check, video check. Let's get into it.
Stop playing with these niggas.
Lego. Hey, I'm really proud of y'all. Montgomery Brawl. Bitch. Not one, but them all. Montgomery Brawl. Shout out bro that can swim. Montgomery Brawl. Shit, really all of them. Montgomery Brawl. Shout out Unc with the chair. Montgomery Brawl. Everybody that was there. Montgomery Brawl. Threw the hat off at the start. Montgomery Brawl. Woo. Man, shout out to the guard. Montgomery Brawl. Hey, now y'all done started some shit, so we gon' finish y'all it. Did. And this time, everybody about to witness all it. Y'all. Bro told them to move, just doing his job. But y'all wanted to jump him, so now we got a prize. Let's get it. All right, bet. Let me tell y'all what really happened. Heard they was jumping on my cousin. Let me off, Captain. Cuz came out the water like, let's get it cracking. Came with the chair like I got some action. Cuz came no shirt like I got Sebastian. I got him. Even the women getting hit like, damn, what happened? Hey, this shit was kind of lit like, damn, it's cracking. I even seen a rock bottom like, damn, this wrestling. Seen a couple of them boys go night-night. And we got the first black man to swim to a fight. Salute. If you mad at this song, don't mention me. Don't do it. But fuck that chair going down in history. Hey, I'm really proud proud of y'all. Montgomery Brawl. Bitch. Not one but them all. Montgomery Brawl. Shout out bro that can swim. Montgomery Brawl. Shit, really all of them. Montgomery Brawl. Shout out Unc with the chair. Montgomery Brawl. Everybody that was there. Montgomery Brawl. Threw the hat off at the start. Montgomery Brawl. Man, shout out to the girl. Montgomery Brawl. Yeah, this a real good moment in history right now.
Yeah.
Let us all smile. Salute.
I think my favorite part is the line about first black guy to swim to a fight.
Shout out Unc with the chair. Montgomery Brawl. Everybody that was there. Montgomery Brawl. Threw the hat off at the start. Montgomery Brawl. Man, shout out to the girl. Montgomery Brawl. Hey, now y'all done started some shit, so we gonna finish y'all it. Did. And this time, everybody about to witness it. Y'all. Bro told them to move, just doing his job. But y'all wanted to jump him, so now we got a prize. Let's get it. All right, bet. Let me tell y'all what really happened. Heard they was jumping on my cousin. Let me off, Captain. Cuz came out the water like, let's get it cracking. Unc came with the chair like I got some action. Cuz came no shirt like I got Sebastian. I got him. Even the women getting hit like, damn, what happened? Hey, this shit was kind of lit like, damn, it's cracking. I even seen a rock bottom like, damn, this wrestling. Seen a couple of them boys go night-night. And we got the first black man to swim to a fight. Salute.
And we got the first black man to swim to a fight. Montgomery Brawl. I almost said Montgomery Ball. Because I suck. Shout out to the brother that can swim. Blackwell man for the win. Sean says the first black man to swim to a fight is the best rap line ever. That is sweet. Three of them now have been arrested. In the Montgomery Brawl fight. The way I understand this is the first dude, the guy who was the dock worker, he was the first mate of the riverboat. It's a historic riverboat that's a big tourist attraction. And the captain said, I need that pontoon moved. It was right in the spot where the riverboat parks all the time. It says no parking. You can't put your fucking boat here. Well, they couldn't, and they waited there for 45 minutes, the riverboat, and everybody's getting pissed off. They want to get off the boat. Ride's done. Somebody takes a dinghy, takes the first mate to the dock. First mate gets out and says, hey, whose is this? And no one's claiming the boat. So he gets in the boat to move it, and that's when the white guys come out, and then the fight starts. And then everybody that was on the boat, they see the black guy, the first mate of the riverboat, getting jumped, and they're like, get that motherfucker over there. So then they finally get the boat, and then the Avengers assemble. They show up, and then kick ass. Amanda says play it again. Kenny says play it again. All right. You guys want to hear the Montgomery Brawl song again? Fuck yes. That's the scene I was telling you about. Dock workers saying, well, you were supposed to move your boat. And then the hat goes flying. It's time to fight. Let me make sure I got this right so I don't fuck anything up. Someone made an Avengers TikTok too. Send it to me. I know that there was the Doctor Strange rings that the 5 black guys appeared out of. There was some hilarious thing online about that.
Stop playing with these niggas.
Let go. Hey, I'm really proud of y'all. Montgomery Brawl. Bitch. Not one but them all. Montgomery Brawl. Shout out bro that can swim. Montgomery.
I like how he puts the hat backwards and then says, no, I'm actually taking it off, and then throws the hat like it's a pro wrestling thing.
Brawl. Shit, really all of them. Montgomery Brawl. Shout out Unc with the chair. Montgomery.
Unc with the chair.
Everybody that was there, Montgomery Brawl. Threw the hat off at the start, Montgomery Brawl. Man, shout out to the girl, Montgomery Brawl. Hey, now y'all done started some shit, so we gon' finish y'all it. Did. And this time, everybody about to witness it. Y'all. Bro told them to move, just doing his job. But y'all wanted to jump him, so now we got a prize. Let's get it. All right, bet. Let me tell y'all what really happened. Heard they was jumping on my cousin, let me off, Captain. Cuz came out the water like, let's get it cracking. Came with the chair like I got some action. Cuz came no shirt like I got Sebastian. I got him. Even the women getting hit like, damn, what happened? Hey, this shit was kinda lit like, damn, it's cracking. I even seen a rock bottom like, damn, this wrestling. Seen a couple of them boys go night-night. And we got the first black man to swim to a fight. Salute. If you mad at this song, don't mention me. Don't do it. But fuck that chair going down in history. Hey, I'm really proud of y'all. Montgomery Brawl. Bitch. Not one, but them all. Montgomery Brawl. Shout out bro that can swim. Montgomery Brawl. Salute shit, really all of them. Montgomery Brawl. Shout out Unc with the chair. Montgomery Brawl. Everybody that was there. Montgomery Brawl. Threw the hat off at the start. Montgomery Brawl. Man, shout out to the girl. Montgomery Brawl. Yeah, this a real good moment in history right now. Let us all smile. Salute.
Okay, let me just say, if anyone, this is why it's good that we don't have the former Zaniacs here, because they would be so pissed off at this ass kicking. Anyone who's upset at the black people beating the shit out of those fucking honkies is a racist. I will say that without a doubt. If anyone is pissed off at the blacks for beating up the whites, you are racist, period. I need no other explanation about you personally. More accolades for G-Mac Cash. Love that. First black man to swim to a fight. Best line. Montgomery gets all the cool music. First, it was Flea Market Montgomery. Now this. This is a real good quote. This is a real good moment in history. Yes, that not lost is that black people typically aren't the best swimmers. Yet, first black man to swim to a fight. God damn, is that great. Oh. So happy that this happened. I'm not kidding you. If the usual suspects were here, they would be pissed off that bitch had to eat a chair. Fuck it. The fucking idiot started it. These black people finished it. It's about time the black guys win one. God damn, there was 200 years of oppression behind those punches, motherfucker. Whammo! Oh, that was great. 3 of the white guys are arrested now. And then the cops just want to talk to chair guy. Now, I think in a normal world, chair guy would be arrested. But since this is such a wonderful cultural moment that they're probably going to give him the key to the city. Montgomery, Alabama, in the Deep South has a large black population. So this is just great. Okay. Everybody always says that violence is bad. Bullshit. This is great violence. America has come together because of the Montgomery Brawl. What? You want to hear it again? Fuck yes. Ryan writes, I think chair guy should be left to his own wits. Let him be the Batman of the South. Everyone needs a justice vigilante. Tyler writes, the only charge that should be filed is the honky that started it. Anything beyond that has been handled by street justice. Sean says, I want equal across the board. White, black, it doesn't matter. Oh, yeah, well, this equaled out. Like I said, those guys started it. The black guys finished it. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, the Montgomery Brawl song by G-Mac Cash.
Will, stop playing with these niggas.
Let go. Hey, I'm really proud of y'all. Montgomery Brawl. Bitch, not one but them all. Montgomery Brawl. Shout out bro that can swim. Montgomery Brawl. Salute shit, really all of them. Montgomery Brawl. Shout out Unc with the chair. Montgomery Brawl.
Everybody that was there.
Montgomery Brawl. Threw the hat off at the start. Montgomery Brawl. Man, shout out to the girl. Montgomery Brawl. Hey, now y'all done started some shit, so we gon' finish y'all it. Did. And this time, Eric.
Y'all did.
Bro told them to move, just doing his job. But y'all wanted to jump him, so now we got a prize. All right, bet. Let me tell y'all what really happened. Heard they was jumping on my cousin. Let me off, Captain. Cuz came out the water like, let's get it cracking. Came with the chair like I got some action. No shirt like I got some ass. I got him. Even the women getting hit like, damn, what happened? Hey, this shit was kind of lit like, damn, it's cracking. I even seen a rock bottom like, damn, this wrestling. Seen a couple of them boys go night-night. And we got the first black man to swim to a fight. Salute. If you mad at me, don't mention me. Don't do it. But fuck that chair going down in history. Hey, I'm really proud of y'all. Montgomery Brawl. Bitch. Not one but them all. Montgomery Brawl. Shout out bro that can swim. Montgomery Brawl. Salute shit, really all of them. Montgomery Brawl. Shout out Unc with the chair.
Everybody that was there.
Threw the hat off at the start. Montgomery Brawl. Man, shout out to the girl. Montgomery Brawl. Yeah, this a real good moment in history right now. Let us all smile.
Yes. This is the best violence I've ever seen in my life. Oh, my God. Okay, so G-Mac Cash wrote, they made a song about the hashtag Montgomery Brawl. So, maybe he didn't make it? Maybe he's just posting it? I'm not sure. But I just love it. T-shirts now for the Montgomery Brawl. Seems like every time I want to find the one of the Doctor Strange teleporting in from nowhere, I can't find it. I had it, and I thought I was going to be able to show it to you. Oh, fuck. Well, either way. So great. So great. Well done. My God. I also feel that Black Woman, however you want to say it, should be in the Guinness Book as the first official black man to swim to a fight. Amanda says, man, we need to teach them about the city of Warren. Kenny says, I do love the hat toss. Like, oh, it's on now, white boy. I think we're all a little black today. Okay? Chris writes, don't start none, there won't be none. Chris says, I need a deep black rapper voice. Ryan says, is that MAGA shirtless white dude getting his eyes gouged out? Every time I see that clip at the end, it's what it looks like. He writes, I swear that one black dude was trying to squeeze that guy's head like Jason Voorhees or something. Montgomery Brawl. Two things can be true at once. Charge the whites. Chair was too much and should also be charged. Disagree. Also, the chair was hilarious. Wish chick from Waffle House would have been there. She can deflect chairs. Montgomery has really devolved since Sammy tried to unite all peoples with his beautiful flea market. Blue Chaos 24 says, white guys tried that in a small town. Tyler says, no, the chair was appropriate street justice at the Montgomery Brawl. God damn, is that great. Big fan. Big fan. Ryan, going back several comments when we were talking about former Zaniacs. Ryan writes, I was never welcome when the Zaniacs were here. I was once told to stop chatting in here by some dude named Schaefer. that was the day I stopped listening. It's a perfect example of how they tried to take ownership of the show. Those fucking pieces of shit. Oh, God. Oh, man. In my mind, all those white people on the pontoon were former Zaniacs. But that would be impossible because they wouldn't be able to purchase a pontoon. These are very, very poor, desperate people. This is why they hate me so much. And that would be Andrea's fat ass husband, Jason. That's who that is.
You've got the big black dick because I know you want to, Eric.
All right. Wow. Montgomery Brawl. Big, big win. Love it. While preparing for the show, I learned about Ebenezer Byers. Ebenezer Byers, he was a wealthy playboy. Tons of cash. The year is 1927. Ebenezer gets injured. He was on a train in the sleeping car and fell out of the bed. And he hurt his arm, which, according to the story, it would have compromised his golf game. And according to the story, his sexual performance, I guess he wanted to have lots of sex. He's super rich. He's a playboy. To relieve the pain, a doctor prescribed him a medicine called Radithor. Now, this was a product made only by this doctor, and it was like an elixir or a snake oil, except it didn't have a placebo effect. It actually was medicine. And all it was it was poison. By coincidence or placebo, Byers' pain disappeared. And he attributed the miraculous cure to Radithor, which is radium diluted in water. Radium. The first three letters, R-A-D, taken from radioactive. Remember that song by The Firm? From that moment, he became convinced of the benefits of Radithor and began sending boxes of products to work colleagues and girlfriends. He gave Radithor to his horses. He himself claims to have consumed 1,400 15-milliliter bottles of the drink, which was very expensive. A few years passed. He began to lose weight, have headaches, and his teeth began to fall out, speaking of former Zaniacs. Byers' entire upper jaw, except for his two front teeth and most of his lower jaw, simply fell off. This is a picture of Ebenezer Byers. Look at this shit. Oh my God, is that not the most gruesome thing you've ever seen in your life? God damn. More on Ebenezer Byers. All the bone tissue left in his body was disintegrating and holes were forming in his skull. He learned that his case was terminal only a few weeks before he died. I would say that he learned that he had something terminal, when his jaw fell off. He died at the age of 51 when only 6 of his upper teeth were still in his body. After his death, many other doctors testified to the harmful effects of radiation, bidding farewell to the radioactive quackery industry. This is like people who take ivermectin. To minimize health risks to others, Byers was buried in a lead coffin. The inventor of Radithor, however, insisted on the safety of his drink until he died from bladder cancer in 1949. when medical researchers exhumed his corpse 20 years later, they discovered that his bowels had been ravaged by radiation and that his remains were still warm. God damn, people were stupid. Kenny has a great question. Is Dear Meathead going to be later today? No, I've been having so much fun. I forgot all about it. Thank you for the reminder. God damn it. All right, I've been podcasting for going on 5 years. And one of my favorite things of all time is the fact that HelloFresh is part of the Eric Zane Show podcast. Now, let me get to the chase here. Cut to the chase. No one says get to the chase. Let me cut to the chase here. You're going to end up going to HelloFresh.com/Zane50. And then you'll also use the code Zane50 for 50% off plus free shipping. I'm telling you, man, oh my God, this amazing, amazing product is delivered right to your door. The cold stuff stays cold, and everything else is sent to you in pre-portioned packages so that you can cut down on all the extra garbage that you would have to buy if you were making these amazing recipes from buying stuff at the grocery store. And then it's just incredible, the stuff that you can make. Make your home the hangout place all summer long with crowd-pleasing eats. From a backyard bratwurst bar to tangy key lime pie. Can you imagine making key lime pie? HelloFresh Market makes summer entertaining a cinch. HelloFresh, take a bite out of summer from chef-crafted seasonal recipes to their new fresh and fit summer menu. HelloFresh brings flavor right to your door. One of my favorite things is when you plate the food and whoever you're serving it to is like, what the heck? Did you do this? Did you buy this? No, I made it. It's HelloFresh. And you do it all in the comfort of your home, featuring quality proteins, fresh produce, and plans for many lifestyles. It's no wonder why HelloFresh is America's #1 meal kit. Go to HelloFresh.com/Zane50 and use promo code Zane50, Zane50 for 50% off plus free shipping. Once again, HelloFresh.com/Zane50 and then use the code Zane50 for 50% off plus free shipping. EZ loves HelloFresh. I appreciate you. Everybody that was there, Montgomery Brawl. Hello? Hello? Oh, hey, you know, I'm so late. I'm so sorry.
Hello?
Hi there. Hello.
Turn the phone around.
Uh-oh. Are you holding it upside down?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, hey. Hi.
You sound like you're at the bottom of the well.
Oh, yeah. I think that's a you problem this time.
Uh-oh. Wait, hold on a minute.
Yeah, hey, no problem. Sorry I'm late. Yep. Hello.
Are we better?
Yeah. Hey. Well, I don't know. You sound fine to me. Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah, you do great. Meathead. This is Meathead and his beloved wife.
I know.
Wishing you good morning.
Yes. Sorry I'm late. You know, I got lost track of time.
Well, I didn't realize that you were late anyway. So what's the difference?
So now he's mad.
And now I'm mad.
No, we can't have you mad. I don't believe that for a second.
You're right, honey.
Yep. So, okay, off and running. Joe, I called you yesterday. Joanne said you were out pulling the weeds.
Yes, I was.
How's it looking?
I couldn't tell the difference.
You should. Hey, I tell you what, you'd have a field day at my house. Oh my God!
I'm going to have a field day today, just as much.
All right. Something to look forward to. Weed pulling. I wish I had that life where all I was worried about was weeds.
Oh man!
You're mowing the ditches at 8, 9 years old.
I gotta mow the dishes.
Wait, did you say mow the dishes?
The ditches.
Oh God! I thought you said you're mowing the dishes.
yeah. Hey, it is what it is.
Yep. Well, welcome, Dad. I'm so glad you guys are here, Joanne, and you, of course. Everybody loves you. They have lots of questions for you. Are you ready?
I'm ready. And by the way, you're just sunshine on my day. You know that?
Oh, hey, that's so sweet of you. I appreciate that.
Yeah. So anyway, here we go.
Yeah. Hey, Nathan has a question, Dad.
This is Nathan?
Yeah.
Man, I like him.
Yeah,
he's cool.
I do too. He always has great questions. He writes, hey, Meathead, Sherlock. Yeah. He says Sherlock Holmes was one of my childhood heroes. And then he says, Meathead, do you think you'd make a good detective?
I think I would be.
I do too.
I think it would be.
I think you'd get on the case and solve it every time.
Yes. I would be.
Do you remember when you were working with Mike Stong and you were like the collection agent?
Yes.
Which wasn't really it wasn't really detective work, but you had to work with the public and try to get these people to pay.
Well, yeah. You say it like it is.
Yeah. I remember that once you started to get these people to pay, that they started to pay up. You were like ready to break some legs.
Well, hey, I'd do something by cool, you know.
Yeah, I'd say, hey, well, I can't pay, and you're like, hey, well, I'm not leaving till you pay me.
Right. We don't get paid for something we do.
Right. What's the point of that? I mean, come on. I could. Right. You know what? I could use you.
Well, you got people don't pay?
It does happen from time to time.
Oh.
But.
Oh, we gotta. All I need is a name.
Okay. Well, you never know. I might call upon you. You could be my collection agent.
Oh, boy.
Dad, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'll be the collector with no. I don't want any payment or nothing from you.
Oh, you do it for free.
I'll do it for free.
Okay.
For you, I would.
Okay, good. Stacy has a question.
Hello, Stacy.
She writes, I want to go camping all alone in a tent, but I'm
That's a mistake.
Okay, that's her question. Yeah, she says she's worried about her safety, and she says, what do you think about all this?
I definitely am against that. It's a bad era right now to be alone, all alone in the woods by yourself, especially a woman. No, don't do it. You have to have at least 2 to 3 people with you.
Well, I know that when I go up north all by myself, it worries you greatly.
I hear you. I see that, and I often wonder, when is he going to realize that this is not a good thing?
Because if something happens, there's no one to help you.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I listen to the news, and I even watch some of these things. These people are crazy. To kill somebody is a nothing.
Yeah, I wrote it down. You said yourself, it's a bad era to be all alone in the woods.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And there might be a bear up there.
It could be a bear. You never know.
I'd rather have a bear than a human being.
Not me.
I can run from the bear.
Oh, I don't.
A human got a gun. Pardon me.
Yeah, I don't know if you can run away from anything, Dad.
Well, yeah, this is true.
Yeah.
But you should be, wherever you are out there in the wilderness, you got to be at least with somebody else with you.
I was thinking about it. You and Joanne, to pass the time instead of pulling weeds, should go kick the soccer ball around in the backyard.
Wait a minute. I ain't kicking no balls around.
All right. Chris in Buffalo, New York has a question.
Hi, Chris.
He says, Dear Meathead, I have a pal who's stubborn, and he keeps abusing his arthritic knee every time he starts to feel better, and then he complains about it hurting. Do you have suggestions on what he should do?
Just mind your own business. Let him do what he wants to do. There's nothing you can do. I'm sorry to use the word idiot. If you're an idiot, then you go ahead and you pay the price.
You just let him be an idiot, is what you're saying.
Let him go.
Okay. So if he's got arthritis and he continues to do things that causes some pain,
tell him, hey,
you're an idiot.
If you got one leg, that's all right. Maybe, hopefully, you lose the other one too. No, really, that's just stupid.
I don't know if you need to tell him, I hope you lose the other leg.
Yeah, lose it, both of them.
Okay. Mark has a question.
Hi, Mark.
Mark writes, my son William is just turned 1 year old, and he's doing...
What old?
He's only 1.
Okay.
And the little guy, according to Mark, is constantly grabbing his pee-pee. He says, is this normal? And what can we do to stop him grabbing his pee-pee?
I wonder why he does that. He's 1 year old?
That's what he says. Yeah, he says he's 1 year old and the kid's constantly grabbing it, you know?
It's normal.
I think it's a little guy, you know? I mean, if he's like 25, then maybe that's a problem.
Well, yeah, 25. At age 5, he shouldn't be doing that, you know. But
yeah.
But
Don't make a big deal.
yeah, according to my top of the line assistants,
Right.
leave him alone.
Yeah.
I'll draw it.
No, distract him, I said.
Distract him.
Okay. All right. So whatever it is, do something.
Some kind of game or something.
I don't know. Ring a bell.
Not with a pee-pee, you know.
Yeah. No game with the pee-pee.
No. Hey, pee-pee is a very, very selective area of your body. Should be tenderly taken care of.
Okay. I'm getting this down. The pee-pee is a very selective area of the body.
Yes.
All right. Got it.
You only need it for plumbing.
You only need it for plumbing is perfect.
Yeah.
Stevie has a question. She writes, Dear Meathead and Joanne, I'm having a picnic this weekend. Should I serve coleslaw or potato salad? What do you like better?
Oh, boy, I got to go to potato salad. The assistant says potato salad.
I like them both. If they're both there, I'm going to eat them both.
Yeah, I like both too, but I'd take potato salad over coleslaw.
Okay. Brad adds with his question, can you remember the best steak you've ever had and where?
The best what?
Steak.
No.
Yeah.
There's one thing with me that is probably a fallacy of my life. I don't know. I will never question the food. Whatever is put in front of me or available, I'll deal with it.
So
Eat it.
you will never question the food. It is a fallacy of your life.
It's not, maybe it's a fallacy. I don't know.
Okay. All right. Got it. No, that's good. That's classic. That's perfect.
But the reason is, I know what it is.
Yeah.
As a child, I grew up, now I say it because I know, I grew up very poor.
Yes, that's true.
So my breakfast was consisted of the school day, you know, slice of bread.
Yep.
And what else did I say? Anything else? And a cup of tea.
God dang, that's not a lot of calories. I'm sure that.
No, that's nothing. We eat and drink and go to school.
Holy cow! Did you ever get like
that's all we had.
what about
one cup of tea?
what about protein? You know, you got to get some meat in there. Did you have meat?
We never heard of protein.
You didn't eat protein. You just have. Well, yeah, I bet you guys were all skinny. You look like you're malnourished.
We were. No, I don't know if we were malnourished, but we ate that. And then our lunch was a main course of the food for the day.
And that brings us to Chris's question, because he asks, is there anything that you remember from Iran that you wish we did here in America?
No, I really can't tell, because my life was miserable, really. But today's analogy, otherwise it was a great life.
Okay. So by today's analogy, otherwise it was a great life.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And when you don't know the wrong things or right things, you just
you don't know better.
Do whatever your brain tells you.
Yep. Chris also asks, Meathead, should I be excited for the Detroit Lions this year? There's a lot of hype about them, and I'm not sure if I should be. Yeah, everybody's excited about the Lions.
Yes.
I can't believe it. Maybe this will be the year, you know?
I hope so. I really do.
Yeah, that coach is, I love that guy.
Yeah, that's.
He reminds me of Tom.
Tom, God bless him. Matt writes, hi, Joanne, and hi, Ruben. He writes, hearing you guys on Eric's show is one of my favorite parts. And his question.
Oh, bless your heart.
Yeah, he's very sweet. Very, very sweet. He says, speaking of food, I love Asian food. Do you have a favorite Asian food? You know, Chinese food, Japanese, Korean, whatever, Asian food?
Chicken.
Do you say General Chicken?
Mm-hmm.
General Chicken. Now, what countries?
With medium sauce.
With medium sauce. That's what she said. To me, it doesn't matter. If it's near my mouth, it has to go in my mouth.
I know you love it all.
I love chicken.
I know you do.
General Chicken.
I think it's called General Tso's. I think they spell it TSAO or something like that. General, and then it's kind of like a sweet and sour chicken, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that too. It's very good. I love the
chicken.
And I love the fried rice too. My God.
Yes.
Fried rice with yum sauce. Doesn't get any better than
I love rice.
Oh my God, yes. I'm hungry right now just talking to you guys about it. For crying out loud.
Joanne says, I think we're going to have it today.
Yeah, now I'm in the mood for Chinese. Holy cow.
I love Chinese food. I really love Chinese food.
You know what? I can eat it all except for one particular thing that I cannot eat, and those are water chestnuts.
Yeah, they're plain.
I don't know what it tastes like.
They don't taste like anything, but for some reason, my mother, I'll never forget, I was probably 9 years old, and she served Chinese food, and it had water chestnuts, and I didn't like them. And she said, my mom was always very strict about the food. If you didn't clear your plate, you have to stay there till you ate it. And I couldn't eat it. And then, so like, it's like 9 o'clock at night, you know, and she's still waiting for me to finish my food. So then I tried to just stomach it, and I threw up on the plate. And
oh my gosh! Oh wow!
Yeah, she learned. I said, I told you. So she learned a lesson there.
Oh wow!
All right, I'm gonna go. That's all the questions I have, but I'm gonna go over some of the key things that you said. It is currently a bad era to be all alone in the woods.
Absolutely. That is a must to have a partner.
You can run away from a bear. And then you hope that the guy with the knee pain loses his other leg.
Yeah. Wow.
No game with the pee-pee. Pee-pee is very selective area of the body.
Yeah.
And eating is a fallacy of your life.
Hey.
I love it.
This stuff I grew up.
Yep. Dad, everybody loves you, and Joanne, you guys are the absolute best, and we can't thank you enough.
All right, and good luck with the rest of the day, and stay healthy, honey.
Yep. And one more thing. Somebody in the audience is writing down some of the key things you said. Apparently earlier you said if it's near my mouth, it has to go in.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh,
All
sure.
right. Yeah, all right, Dad. I love you guys. I love you, Joanne. I love you, Dad.
You too, honey, and
Love you too.
stay healthy.
You got it.
And I don't know where you're at, but it's a nice sunny day right now here.
In Grand Rapids, silly.
Well, I don't know.
That's where I'm at. It is nice here, too.
Well, okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right, I love you.
Have a great day, baby.
You got it. You too.
Love you.
Bye,
Love you too, guys.
adios.
See ya. Bye-bye. There you go. Dear Meathead, another legendary performance. Stay healthy, but fuck your knees. Love him. Quote, the PP should be tenderly taken care of. Tyler says, did she make you eat up your puke? No. Thank God. My mom. Oh, fuck. It was a real angry time for my mother. I remember when I was growing up. So when my dad left at 8, that was the beginning of the anger. Ooh, fuck. That woman was so pissed off at him. She hated him, but loved him. You know, she admitted this to me years later after she was remarried, that there was a long period of time she just could not get over it. And she was so pissed off about it, though. Oh, my God. So then he'd come to get us. I've told you this story before. I'm 8 years old. Dad shows up Friday. It's his weekend to take the kids. Jim and Eric are going to go there. And my dad shows up at 5 p.m. At 4:59 and 30 seconds, she'd say, all right, time to go do your chores. Oh, God damn. Eric, go mow the lawn. Jim, scrub the kitchen floor. These are like huge gigs. And then Dad's just sitting out there waiting. Bernie, we got to go. Bernie, we got to go. Nope, they got to do the chores. And then we'd get home. And then Dad would always do things like buy us an Atari game or something like that. So we'd come home with like Gunslinger. You know, these real shitty Atari games, which back then they were so great. They cost like $80. You know, that's the equivalent of like a $2,000 game nowadays. My God. And my brother Mike in particular would get so fucking pissed off because Mike and Paul did not like my dad at all. And, you know, I'm 8. And I come walking in and they see that I got this toy and they would get so pissed at me. This is a 20-year-old dude. 20-year-old dude and an 18-year-old dude. And they would just give me so much shit about it. And I've been thinking about that a lot lately. It's like, how the fuck could you guys have done that? You were adults. I was 8, you fucking assholes. And they would be so mean about that. Oh, you see, your daddy got you something. It's like, what? Son of a bitch. Sean says, by the way, how is Wally doing? Fair. His vision is gone. He just recovered from another bout of COVID. But he made it through. He's happy, but he's a little lonely because my mom's not there. But yeah, he's doing okay. Kenny says your older brothers were dicks. Yeah, big time. Older brothers suck, Kyle writes. A lot of mental abuse, but I feel stronger mentally because of it. Oh, fuck, yes. It was horrible. My dad abused them, according to them. I never saw that. But they said my dad abused them. And then they, in turn, abused us. It was horrible. It's a terrible way to grow up. Dad's not there. Mom's always pissed off. Brothers hate you. Oh, yeah, great. Sign me up. So much fun. All right. Boy, you know what? I have 29 minutes left in this show. And I have not even once spent a second talking to you about the amazing sponsors that make this possible, this free podcast possible. You have to the end of August to get a haircut at King's Room Barbershop in Rogers Plaza in Wyoming. Right after that, they are moving 5 minutes away to the new location, 821 36th Street, right next to the costume room. Early September, they will be up and running at King's Room Barbershop there. But in the meantime, get a haircut at King's Room Barbershop, dudes. You got the Northland Drive location. You have Caledonia. And for now, you have Rogers Plaza. All the information you need is at their website, kingsroom.net. That's kingsroom.net. If you go to their website, we're moving out of Rogers Plaza, new address and moving date coming soon. I just told you the new address. Services. Okay. Dudes, you want a haircut? $19. Look at that right there. $19 includes shampoo, style, and neck super shaver. Excludes whole head super shaver, beards, long hair, and more. Service men's haircut, $16. Military, police, and fire. I think you can throw in EMT there, too. Boys cut, 10 years and under, $16. Buzz cut, same guard, whole head, $14. Super shaver, $21. Camo color, $40. Line up, $8 without a haircut. I don't know. Beard, free, hand sculpted, $12 and up. Same guard, $10 and up. Andy and Colleen are the owners, operators. They cut the hair. They also have a slew of talented people that will do it for you as well. Back to school sale ends August 22, 20% off of all products with a haircut. You click on the schedules at kingsroom.net, and here you go. All your favorites. So after you figure out who is your stylist after your first visit, you can then book your appointment based on, when they work. So there you go. 3 locations. The place is great. It's real simple. Dudes are going to get an amazing haircut. So say no to Jude's. Say no to, what's the other one? There's Jude's, and then, what the fuck is the place called? Lady Jane's. Jude's, no. Lady Jane's, no. And Sport Clips, no. You're going to push all of them out of the way, and you're going to go to King's Room Barbershop now. Please mention EZ. When you mention my name, they know that the marketing works. You are supporting a sponsor of the Eric Zane Show podcast when you get your haircut at King's Room Barbershop. I'll be getting my haircut there, too. And I want it to look like the guy who just died of ALS. I mean, I don't want it to look like his hair looks now, because it probably looks way different. But that dude that was Sandra Bullock's husband who just passed away, I want to honor him by getting a haircut like that guy's, because it was so perfect. Sandra Bullock, boyfriend dies. Brian Randall, that's his name. He was a photographer. Brian Randall, Sandra Bullock pics. I got a crush on the guy. His hair is absolutely perfect. Damn, man. There you go. This guy right here. I want my hair to look like this. Not like that. This right here, you see he's got the gray white thing going. I think our hair colors are nearly identical. But look at him. I want that hair right there. He's got a wry smile on his face. This is before he got sick. What a fucking shame. It is so sad. God damn ALS. Didn't we raise a bunch of money for those fuckers with the Ice Bucket Challenge? There's a spot on the ALS website that talks about that, about what they did with that money. But, fuck, we don't have shit. We got to get at least some type of a treatment for it, right? Sport Clips, Jude's, and Lady Jane. Say no to them and say yes to King's Room Barbershop. Sport Clips is where Lisa Krantz gets her hair cut. That's where she gets the Krantz cut. So you're going to want to stay away from that place anyway. That cuts. It's all men get their hair cut there, but also one chick, her. So if you're a chick that likes to look like an ugly lesbian, you can get your hair cut there. Otherwise, go to King's Room Barbershop. So dudes and chicks who want to be dudes, get their hair cut at King's Room. Thank you so much. Didn't you guys used to do ads for Sport Clips on Free Beer and Hot Wings? Asks Dave. Yeah, absolutely. I remember those days. They paid us well. But I'm really proud to have King's Room Barbershop on the show. Because I've been working on them forever. Like right after I started podcasting, I tried to get them on. And it didn't work out, but now it does. So happy. So go to King's Room and mention EZ, please. What was Bennett Flooring Installation is now simply Excellent Installation. Same guy, same great service, Excellent Installation. If you want the flooring installed right the first time, reach out to my friends at Excellent Installation. That's Jacob Bennett. 0167. Name change is a boring reason, but it is now known as Excellent Installation. Reach out to Jacob, 616-318-0167. Jacob advertises his flooring installation. And then when it gets cold, he also advertises M37 Hackers, which is his business, golf simulation business. It's all under one umbrella. Flooring and golf, two great things that he loves. If you need flooring installed right the first time, you go ahead and you buy the flooring, and then you have it installed from Jacob Bennett, 616-318-0167. That's 616-318-0167. Do me a favor. If you could, when you go to facebook.com /excellent installation, in fact, I'll show it to you right now. I want you to like his page. He had 1 follower on there when we started, and now he's up to 12. And he said, look, I want to see how many people can like the page. Can you do something about that? And I go, absolutely. So you can see it right here. Excellent Installation. Search that out or click on the link that I'm about to provide for you and like his page. He wants you to do that. And he's a longtime supporter of the podcast. So when he sees that, that's kind of like you saying, hey, I listen to Eric Zane and I support you. So if you could click on that right now and then like his page. There's 38 of you right now, which is pretty normal for me. There should, in a snap of a finger, be 38 additional likes on there. That is if you all have Facebook. And so if you could, please, he and I would appreciate that. Thank you. So there you go. Excellent Installation. Fantastic local business to install the flooring in your residence. Okay. I think I might have to get one more in. Yes. The Mario Flores Lakeshore team of Van Dyke Mortgage, 231-332-6505. For your first mortgage, for your 10th mortgage, whatever it is, the service is the same. Spectacular. Locations all across the United States. It does not matter where you are in the U.S. Van Dyke Mortgage, the Mario Flores Lakeshore team of Van Dyke Mortgage can help you. 231-332-6505. Let's say you just need to get a little money out of your home. You've lived in it for quite some time. You can get money out of your home for pay off a credit card bill, maybe improvements on the home, you name it. Pay off a grifter trying to get money from you. 231-332-6505. Okay, I'm going to take a quick break. Come back with more in just a bit, so don't go anywhere. Cow fade. All right, let me check out how many people are following now. My God, 17. Up 1. That's how it usually goes. You get like 30, 40 people watching, and 6 did it. Thank you. I appreciate that. Not everybody can do it at once. But we'll keep at it. We'll keep at it for my boy there. Jacob. Very cool. All right. Moving on. We need to talk about the lady who was mowing her lawn. And a snake comes flying out of the sky. And like lands on her or some shit. God, I had a video story that went with it, and I think I fucked it up. Huh? No. Texas woman mowing lawn, minding her own business. A hawk is flying over. The hawk has a 4.5-foot snake. It's hanging onto it, and he's going to take it back and eat it. And somehow the hawk manages to pull itself out of the clutches of the hawk, and the snake falls, and it lands right on the chick mowing the lawn. And it wraps around her arm and starts biting her fucking face. And it actually was biting her glasses and spitting venom. So she's like, Jesus Christ, what the fuck just happened to me? You know, this all happens in an instant. A second later, the hawk swoops down and he wants a snake. So he with his talons, he starts grabbing at the snake, which is on her arm wrapped around it, and is just ripping the shit out of her arm. This is gruesome. Look at this. Look at her arm. It's completely fucked up. I think she's going to live, though. Well, she is going to live there. She's just fucked up her arm. But she's screaming for her husband. The guy shows up. He tries to get the thing off of her. I really want to show this interview. Peggy Jones Snake. I had it, and then, of course, I lost it because I suck. Peggy Jones Snake. WILX. I hate it when I do this. I had the damn thing. It was ready to go, and then for whatever reason, I don't have it. God, it pisses me off so bad. Please enjoy this message from the Jackson County Fair.
And, of course, great food and rides. Don't miss the Jackson County Fair, August 6th through the 12th.
It was like I couldn't believe what was happening.
Peggy Jones of Silsbee was mowing the back 6 acres of her home on Tuesday, August 1st, when a snake fell down onto her from above.
He was starting to dart at my face and come into my face.
He was starting to come into my face, she says. Some of you can relate to that.
And he was striking my glasses, and he just kept on, and I just couldn't get rid of the snake. And it was like, I think I went into survival mode.
Jones says a hawk then came down and pulled the snake from her arm, but not before leaving.
Just the fact that she thinks that she's going to die with the snake on her arm And a fucking hawk comes down and starts ripping her arm up.
Severe cuts and puncture wounds.
The hawk came down 4 times to get the snake off of my arm. When I looked down, I had blood all over my clothes. I had blood all over my arm. My arm was torn to shreds, and I had severe bruising.
Jones's husband took her to Altus emergency room in Lumberton, where they learned she hadn't been bitten by the snake, but it had done damage to her glasses. Jones described
the doctor said, your glasses are damaged.
Describes the entire ordeal as traumatizing.
The only thing that I could think of, my husband was at the front of the property and I was screaming and I knew he couldn't hear me. And the only thing I could think of was just to call on Jesus' name to come and help me.
And he arrived in the form of a hawk.
Her arm is now healing, but she says the emotional scars will need to heal too.
You try to sleep
after her story went viral. What matters most to Peggy, though, is that she's healing and recovering. I'm Sydney First.
Oh, look at there's the family. She's got I guess that's the husband there. And daughter with kids. And it looks like the daughter needs a man, Kenny. So who knows? Kenny, look, you got to understand something. I am a successful matchmaker. If you would just listen to me, I could get you with your next Mrs. Kenny. I have the success with what has gone on with Crazy Ashley and Tim. You gotta trust me. I can hook you up with some fantastic ladies. All right. Sorry, I completely digress. Ben says coming on glasses is a type of porn. Tyler says this is so ridiculous. It sounds like it would be a scene from a comedy movie minus the gruesome picture. Kenny suggests that I scroll in to get a better look at the arm. Yeah, you're right. I didn't do that. And now I can't. Now I've lost the pic. I don't know where it is. Oh, here it is. Okay. Control. Ugh. God damn. Look at that. You can see the meat. That is gruesome. Let's see. Kyle says, was she building bunk beds with all that blood? Cole says she's asshole of the day. Nikki says, I would be scared to leave my house. I hate birds anyway. Oh, I love birds. Oh, man, I think I got I had a owl in my backyard here not long ago, 2 of them. And I kept thinking of that Netflix show, The Staircase. The owl theory. A barred owl can fuck you up. Cancel all snakes and birds, Kevin Kuiper says. Ashley describing EZ as the matchmaker. He's literally the best. Ben Glaze says, I've heard Amanda is a good snake charmer, Kenny. Kenny adds, if you'd lay off the Amanda nonsense, maybe I'd listen. Well, maybe if you'd listen, I'd lay off the Amanda nonsense too. If you would just lay some pipe. Kenny says she might be good for some other dude somewhere, but I can't stand her, and she can't stand me. Jokes are fine. Have fun with it. It's never going to happen, though. Yeah, you say that, but stranger things have happened. Well, no, I take it back. That would be the strangest thing. But I'm telling you, if you two coat yourselves in flour and roll around, I would watch that. We're just looking for your wet tip and her wet spot. And that you guys, then you just jam. You just jam it right in there. Come on. All right. So she's going to be okay. Lady's going to be okay. Congrats. I'm happy for you. Thank you to Joe Martinez at A&E Heating and Cooling, 616-516-8579. If you need any help with your furnace or your AC, 616-516-8579 for a scheduled bit of maintenance, or maybe you got something that just broke, you need that taken care of, or perhaps even an after-hours service call. A&E Heating and Cooling. We got racing tonight at Berlin for the Battle at Berlin. And also, we have racing Saturday night. I will be there Saturday night. Tickets for both events you can get at berlinraceway.com. I will see you at the track. Always a lot of fun. berlinraceway.com. Irvine's Auto Repair, Grand Rapids Hybrid and EV, 616-532-6600 to get your vehicle repaired. If there's anything wrong with it at all, you take it to Irvine's. Mention your old pal, EZ. The absolute best place to get your vehicles repaired for preventative maintenance. Maybe something urgent happened to it. You want it taken care of. They can handle anything except for like body work. They don't do body work. They do repairs to make sure the vehicle keeps running. They will service any make and model except for Ashley's car and a Volkswagen. 616-532-6600 for Irvine's, ER Vines Auto Repair, Grand Rapids Hybrid, and EV. And last but not least, my friends at Serra Honda Granville, SERRA, SerraHondaGranville.com, contrary to popular belief, still a sponsor on the show. I don't know who thought that they had left. They have never left. People, I guess, like to make up stories that my sponsors are leaving me. Not true. Serra Honda Granville, SERRA, SerraHondaGranville.com. Get yourself in a brand new Honda today. Their website, SerraHondaGranville.com. Your asshole of the day. Boy, I don't know. Do you have any suggestions? We talked about the jackpot being $1.58 billion, somebody winning that. We had the amazing Montgomery brawl. God, that was awesome. GMAC cash. We talked about 1927 Playboy Ebenezer Byers and his jaw falling off. That was ridiculous. We had the lady getting attacked by the hawk and a lot of stories in between. Yesterday, the Baltimore Orioles were the assholes of the day. Ashley says, let's do KMK because there's no doubt she's being an asshole today. All right. That's what you want. I don't give a shit. Who knows if she is. Fuck that bitch. KMK is the asshole of the day. Thank you very much for your suggestions. Brought to you by TC Paintball. How can the person who got attacked by the snake be the asshole of the day? She's minding her own business. She didn't do anything wrong, you idiot. The fuck is wrong with you? Ben and Eric tonight, 7 p.m. Right here on Patreon. Patreon.com/Eric Zane. Sign up for free, and you too can enjoy the Ben and Eric Patreon podcast. Thank you for being here. Till next time. Take care, folks. Bye-bye. Ken's just being ridiculous. That's what a woman gets for doing man chores like mowing the lawn. What the fuck?